Show, presented by Alabama 811. I'm your host, Tyler Brain, joined as always by the head Bulldog himself, Chris Chasser. Coach, we finally got back in the win column.
Yep, it was a great day for us. Appreciate the support that our university and fans gave us on Saturday. It was an extremely hot afternoon. I was really proud of our conditioning. I thought our guys held up really, really well. And I think that took its toll on our opponent, especially late in the ball game. It was a lot closer at halftime than I wanted it to be, but I did feel like we were in control of the game pretty much from the start, and we were able to come out the second half, put some good drives together, have some big stops on defense, and come out with a big win, a much-needed win after the way the previous 3 weeks have gone for our football team.
Let's talk about Michael Hyder's performance real quick. 399 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 2 of those were on the ground. His one passing was a 59-yard bomb to Ty King right before half. What do you see from QB1 this week?
I thought as the game went on, he got more consistent. We missed a few balls early on in the ball game that we wish we could have had back, that maybe could have put us ahead by a larger margin there after the first quarter. But as he got in the groove, I thought that we found our rhythm offensively. The big thing is when you can have a rushing day like Jay Stanton had and move the ball on the ground, it opens up the passing game. It makes it a lot easier for the quarterback. But all in all, from the halftime on, I thought that's the best Mike's played all season.
Oh, you mentioned Jay Stanton, so let's talk about him. 177 yards on 25 carries, the most in a game by a Bulldog running back since 2014. What was his performance like?
Well, Jay, he's a guy that I think he came here when I got here. I think he's been here 9 years, but he's just been so solid and so consistent throughout his career. To see him have a record-breaking day, it was really good, and I know. He'll give all the credit to the offensive line who blocked good. Our receivers blocked good on the perimeter. But he made some outstanding moves, some outstanding cuts in open field. Again, what a fine young man, a great representative of Samford, and very deserving to have a day like that. But when you can run the ball like that each and every week, you got a chance to be successful offensively.
Let's talk about the defense now. They only allowed 118 passing yards on the afternoon. What did you think of their performance?
Defensively, the number one thing, we got off the field. We were very good at third down, something we've been harping on. We had a big turnover on the first drive of the game that really shifted the momentum of the ball game to our favor. I thought that, again, we were able to play a lot of people. Some backups got in early in the game and really shined. Other than the 2-minute drive at the beginning, the end of the second quarter, and then late in the ball game, ETSU had a one-play, 80-yard drive. Our defense held their offense in check, and again, when I keep saying I felt like we had the game in control, it was due to how our defense was playing.
Coach, we're back on the road this weekend at Wofford. What have you seen from the Terriers on the film, and what have you told the team?
Well, each and every week it's about us being the best we can be. And I know that sounds like a broken record to the people who listen to me talk, but it's the truth. It's about us being ultimate, the best achievable team we can possibly be week in and week out. Wofford has had some struggles. They had a coaching change in the middle of last season, actually the week that we played them. But I'll tell you what, they're a well-coached team. Very proud program that's had a lot of tradition and a lot of Southern Conference championships over the years. Defensively, maybe the best defense in the league. If you look at their scores, all their scores are very close. We're going to have to do a really good job of playing defense like we did last season and like we did this past week. But offensively, we're going to have to find a way to get creative and move the ball better than we did last season on. Anytime you go on the road in Southern Conference play, it's always a battle. I say it each and every week, everybody in this league athletically are pretty close to the same. You better bring your lunch pail and hard hat when you go on the road to the Southern Conference. And this week, I expect it to be no different.
Well, kickoff is set for 12:30 Central Time over in South Carolina. This has been the Chris Chasser Show presented by Alabama 811.